Alright, here's a 2006 Honda Odyssey passenger side sliding rear door. I'm going to be changing that lock actuator mechanism. If your door fails to open and clicks or makes beeps, doesn't open, this is the thing you need to place. There's several other videos on YouTube about this. It is a pretty simple one to get to and replace, but actually getting to it, there's not very many good videos on how to get this panel off of the sliding door on the Odyssey. This is a 2006 EX leather version. The first thing you need to do, I've already got the door panel off and I had to figure out how to get it off so I can now show a video of how it comes off. The first thing you need to do is lift up that door window. Let's see where it is. It goes like this in the door. Pry it up from the back and then slide it out, and then just disconnect the wire, and the wire will be hanging down up behind where I got this plastic pulled back. The next thing is this little lock where the lever goes. You see that groove right, let's see if I can zoom in, right there. There's a pin that goes on the door handle right like this. The door handle clips on like that. There's this little clip, you can see it in there. I accidentally broke off this little plastic tab, but it'll be alright going back in. These two little wings here and there of that clip, see if I can get a good one on there. Bite onto that. A lot of you probably familiar with these little door panel clips. There's actually a tool to get it off, but I was able to get a putty knife in there, and you just pry up on that little tiny, see if I can get a good picture of it. That little tiny clip end right there, and you can pop them off. You just get one off and it'll go tink, and then you got to find it on the ground and hopefully not lose it. So be prepared for that. Once you get that, the reason that plastic thing broke on me is because I was trying to pry it with a screwdriver from behind, out like this. Your best, once you get that clip out, there's nothing holding it, just keep wiggling it and it'll slide right off. Next thing is now how does the door panel off? Apparently on some EX models they said there was a screw behind where this thing was hiding, or the touring models, I guess. The EX model I have here, there was no screw. Everything is held in by these holes. There. I'll go through each one by these clips that are in the door. They're just door panel clips. I didn't break any popping out, so hopefully you have the same result. But there's a clip. I got the door panel, it's upside down. So that's the window end, this is the floor end. So on the floor this is towards the front of the vehicle. There's one there just above the hinge bracket area. Another one, another one, another one. So there's those four. There's one right behind that the door handle, and that was the easiest one to pop first. Once I popped that one loose, then I started working up the front edge of the door, and you can see there's four of them there. And then the hard one was the back side edge of the door, which is 1, 2, and then 3 right before it goes up into the crooked end of it. Once you got those popped out, the door panel will slip up, but before it can slip up and out off of this ledge, it's got to slip up and off of this ledge, you have to pop these things out. Now, I didn't take the whole thing out, but there's a clip here, if you can see it. You pop that one out, that gives you enough clearance on that one. And then the back one, there's one there and one there. Pop the front ones out first, straight out towards the inside of the vehicle. Then there's one, you can't really see it. Let me go around the other side. You can see these two here, and those are facing towards the rear of the vehicle. So you pop the front ones out straight into the vehicle, then you pull these two towards the front of the vehicle, and that allows you to clear this, to get this black thing out of the way so that panel can slip up and out. Once you have the panel out of the way, you can pull this plastic up, being careful not to tear it. And this black stuff, mine's a 2006, so it's getting a number of years. It's not as sticky as some of the ones shown in other YouTube videos. Here's the part you need. Sorry, I don't have the part number with me, but you can look it up. There's other videos that actually give the part number. Pop this little pink clip off to the back. You may want to use a screwdriver to not make sure you break it, because I'm sure Honda will try to screw you on a stupid little plastic part like that. There's the clip pulled back, then the cable slips out, and then there's a spring. See if I got some light in there. Get a flashlight on it. There's the spring we got to take off. I'm just going to take that with some needle nose, pull that out. Then I'm going to pull, just like in the other videos, I'm going to pull this screw, this screw, this screw, cut the black plastic, but without, make sure you don't cut the wires, and pull that clip off right there and replace that part. I've already got the part bought. It was about 40 bucks delivered. Okay, so there's the part. I've taken off those 3 screws. I clipped the spring. I took the spring off after I removed the part. The guys in the videos have taken it before. As long as you don't lose the spring, you're good to go. I'm going to put the new part in right now. There's some alignment tabs that make it easier. Okay, there's the new part installed. Clips on, springs attached, wires attached. I still got to put some black tape around it just to keep things from moving around and wearing. We're going to give it a test. One thing I forgot to mention about pulling that thing off, I used a putty knife and screwdriver with some rags and stuff to keep that paint from getting marred up in front. I don't think I got any dings. The back side's kind of a hidden area, but it's harder to get to. So if you've got a plastic pry tool of some sort, that'll do it. It does take some force. It looks like the only thing that'd break would be those plastic clips if you did break something, but like I said, I didn't break any. Okay. On now. We got those window things pried out of the way. The window, this one's going to be in our way. There we go. Till it hooks over the window ledge. There, now it's hooked over the window ledge and over the latch here. Shine the light there, Christina. Okay, and start popping them back in. And there's one in here somewhere. And getting it in is pretty easy. And you can feel on the bottom if it's in or not. Should come flush to the metal. Okay. And then we can pop these back on. There's that one. This one you got to pop the back ones in first, and then snap the others in. Shining this way. Right up here, put my hand in. There we go. Shine those in, and then we can snap these in. There it is. Now all I need to do is put this thing in, which is the wire. Which way it goes, but I'm sure it only goes one way. There it is, one way. Put the front end down, it'll hook in. It's got a little hook right there that slips down in. And then once it slides in, that clips in. Then we'll put this guy on. You could probably already preload them. Here, Christina, show it right here. Have the clip preloaded on there. And it should, I'm going to use the other door handle as a guide. Go on. Let's get it on this groove right there. Okay, that sounds about right. And then it clips on and it's on. And that was the replacement. The hardest part of it was getting the door handle out. There's one more thing I want to show you. And that is how to get the seat out, because some of you forgot and you don't have to go to your manual. Yeah, you got to tilt it all the way up, put the headrest down until it's flush, using this little knob right there till it's flush. Tilt it all the way forward. Once you got it forward, up underneath the front of the seat. Come on, right under here so we can see. There's that lever there. Pull that lever, and then the back end will tilt up, and then you lift it diagonally out and take it out of your way. Don't even try to do it with the seat in place. Hope that helps. All the other guys, I appreciate you showing me how to do it online. Now you got the full picture of how to get the panel off. And hope everyone, the hardest part is getting the panel off, and the rest of it's pretty easy.